Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Holland in EU4 1.37 playthrough, or should I say Netherlands playthrough. It is the 9th of June 1504 and we have just formed this beautiful orange country. And we have started building a bit of a fleet, as you can see. This is not all heavies, but it includes a flagship and a bunch of trade boats as well. All the way up to our force limit of 99. Here you can see what we're building. And we just unlocked this giant mission tree, and at the end of the last video I kind of teased you guys by looking at it, but not really looking at it, and not completing any of these missions. So obviously this bottom part of the mission tree we already had, including securing Baltic grain. But all the other missions are, well, new, and we have already completed a good few of them. So let's go through the ones we completed first and just kind of look at the mission tree. So these three missions are dealing with the Glorious Revolution and basically subjugating England, which is definitely something we're going to be doing. The first mission here required us to have 60% or more trade power and 30 lightships, which we have. So for every center of trade province in the English Channel that we own, we're going to gain 25 Diplo power, so that should be 75. And we're going to gain a level 2 trader, which we currently don't have. I got the Diplo rep guide, so that's very, very nice to have. So let's click that mission. Very good. Let's immediately hire that level 2 trader, Paul van Mingle. And I think I'll be upgrading him to level 3 as well as soon as we are able to do that. Then, founding the Staatse Leger. Have an army equal or larger than 30,000 with 10% army professionalism and 25 army tradition, or at least one of the two. I think we have both. Now, this is a military buff, so I may want to wait with firing this until we actually go into a war that could actually prove some sort of challenge. So I'm not going to click that one yet. For this one, cloth trading, we need to produce 25 units of cloth, and apparently right now we produce 18.1. So we're pretty close, but not quite there yet. Once we start building some manufactories very soon, that will become a lot easier. For land reclamation, we need provinces in the region, low countries that have a port and have been improved at least once and have one building. I think this probably reset and didn't count the things that we did as Holland. It's probably because we didn't dev as the Netherlands yet. I think it's the only reason we don't have that one. And once we do that, we gain construction cost 20% for 20 years. Ooh. I'm gonna save that one for when I can build some manufactories. Okay, so all these other Dutch army missions here are still locked until we get that one. Dike Works is the one that permanently improves the Dutch Boulders Grade project. That's really, really good to see. 5% goods produced and provincial trade power 20%. Oh my god. Every owned and future province in the Low Countries that meets the requirement will get Dutch urbanization. Construction cost, local goods produced and province governing costs. So this is provinces with 25 dev and at least 4 buildings. So we're going to make sure that every single province in the Low Countries that we own has that when we click that mission. Alright, institute the King's Navy. All of the following must be true. Total navy size at least 100% of the force limit. Have a naval force limit of 20 or have a fleet larger than 40. Okay. So we're going to get morale of navies and navy tradition. Okay. For this one we need 5 admirals and the previous mission. For this one we need 20 marines, and that's going to make or going to give us a a Black Devil's privilege for the burghers, which grants buffs to marine regiments. Flight cargo vessels is we need 50 lightships and an admiral with a trade, basically, and then we get either two privileges: maximize cargo space, which is 50% extra ship trade power for the VOC in Yemen, or one that gives hull size and ship cannons to them, but reduces their trade power. Now that's useless. So we're definitely going to go for the maximized cargo space one, if we can. And here we have the one that improves that. Oh yeah, that permanently improves the. Yeah, it unlocks the conditional modifier in the Amsterdam Boerskree project, and it changes the development of the project by 1. So we need to get to level 2 before we complete this mission, and then we'll get a free level 3. Also, we need Amsterdam at 30 dev, and we need to have the Great Project at tier 2 already. Nice. The Watergeuze, 40 lightships privateering and a fleet equal or larger than 100. Well, we're literally building up to 99 right now. And we can easily send our lightships privateering for a few months. That will give us a permanent chance to capture enemy ships plus 10%. Very good. The free enterprise burgers privilege will grant 10% trade efficiency and burger loyalty. Oh my god. For that we need 75 trade value in the English Channel. And 30% of our trade income, 30% of our income should be trade and a monthly income of 200. Or we need a trader advisor at skill 3 and 10 diplo generation. And when we have completed all of those, we have the largest fleet in the world, at least 250 ships, 75 naval tradition, and a monthly income of 300. Oh my god, we will get fleet movement speed plus 1, max number of flagships plus 1, which is a very strong modifier that I've also seen in post-Finem, where Kusi Iber is a formule in Iberia gets that. And the required ships for claiming naval hegemony will be halved. Now that is unique. That's very, very powerful. Then here we have 4 missions that deal with the statists and the orangists. Alright, so either we can have orangist candidates getting +1 on all their ruler stats, or we can have plus 5% loyalty to all estates when we elect a statist. Now, oh my god. And as long as we have a statist stadtholder in office, we will no longer be able to be cooed. Okay. Here we have to have one of them be very, very powerful. And we need to have good advisors, and then we can buff our ruler, or we can get 20 years of national unrest reduction, okay? Again, the orangists way more powerful. And then here, we need to own a lot of crown land. And we need to have low average autonomy. And then seizing crown land gets buffed. And we gain 10 admin development, which is distributed. And then here, we need to have one of them be more powerful still. And have 500 total dev. And then we can get either maximum absolutism and max effect of absolutism. Or the estate land rights privileges will give plus 20 more governing capacity. Oh, that's only if we're not a Dutch Republic. And if the statists win, it's all power cost minus 2.5, also quite powerful. And 10% stability cost. Okay, crazy. Then, here we need clergy loyalty. Okay, we gain some money. Or some admin power. Low countries universities, we have this one. 9 provinces are eligible. They have 20 provinces, 20 dev, sorry, and at least 3 buildings. My innovativeness is at least 15. Our most developed low countries provinces will gain a university. Shall I just click it now, or shall I develop some more provinces? Let's look at the dev map. Most developed, is it like the highest few? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's just the highest few and that you can't get it everywhere. So I'm just gonna click it, get a bunch of points. And then we're gonna check out where we got unis. Well, not in Bruges. Not in Ghent. Not in Antwerp. In The Hague we got one. Huh. Or is it all provinces with the highest number of devs? So if I would make them all 31, then maybe I would get one. Now, it looks like just The Hague got one. Still, that's pretty good. Just 42 dev. 42 points to dev now. Not bad. Then we have the University of Leiden, which is where I study. I'm currently doing my master's degree at the University of Leiden. Ah, that is something I missed. I should have devved another province higher than The Hague, because then I would have had 2 provinces with unis. Now, instead, I gain 3 development and an innovativeness. Do lose some money, though, from that, so I'm not going to click it yet. Alright, we have Northern Renaissance. We have Embraced Renaissance, and we are employing 3 advisors. We gain Seat of Artists for 20 years, giving 1 possible advisor and 10% admin advisor cost. And we gain Hieronymus Bos, which is a skill to stability cost guy, 75% cheaper. We currently have national unrest, so I'll probably take that guy. No. Very good. Okay. Let's immediately hire that guy as well. Let's say skill 2 only cost 1. We're going to upgrade him as soon as possible alongside this one. And then we have the other just kind of like statecraft culture missions. Gouden Eeuw will give us an additional golden age. So right now, actually, in a couple of years, I'm going to be spawning my first golden age and then later on spawning another one. And we have Tales of Gold and Spice. We have Embraced Colonialism and Unlock the Colonial Ventures idea. Yeah, we gain 25% colonial range for 10 years. Pretty good. And we gain Explorer Abel Tasman. A 226. Not bad. Then we have the West Indies Company, because we have a colony completed. Which will give us 10 years or 20 years of 10% trade steering and 10% ship trade power propagation. We also gain 5 prestige, which will be converted into each type of monarch power because we are currently at 100 prestige. So some more monarch points for us. Then we have New Amsterdam, which we settled in the last episode. New Amsterdam will be renamed to New Amsterdam. Okay, great. Capital of New Amsterdam will be renamed to New Amsterdam. And New Amsterdam gets their production building upgraded. So we're going to build a workshop there first, and also a marketplace. So we'll have a stock exchange. A trade depot and a counting. No, what's the production upgrade from the workshop? Is it a counting house? That one, anyway. For Caribbean colonies, we need a couple more colonies in the Caribbean. Surprise, surprise. That will give us a permanent buff to the Grand New World Charter's Burgers privilege, which, by the way, I have forgotten to enact. Trade in the Ivory Coast, well, we'll get to that later. Grote Sein is the area around Suriname. Base in Guyana is Paramaribo. I'm already working on that as well. And then all of this concerns the eastern branch of colonization, with one of them being founding the VOC. So we need to get to India, basically. Yeah, and for now, we're not concerned with that yet. So yeah, that's basically almost the whole mission tree we went through there. Let's actually play a bit, right? Let's see what we can do with this fleet once it spawns. Before I unpause, let me enact that state privilege, which is a Grand New World Charters for some more settler chance and global settler increase. That's kind of slowed us down a lot that I didn't take that before. It's kind of dumb, but that's all right. Let's also give out this. Nah, shall I do that? No, no. There's too many good burger privileges down the line. Maybe if the clergy has some kind of monopoly, though, I will do that. Oh yeah, wool. Definitely giving out the wool monopoly. That is a no-brainer in my mind. Alright, New Amsterdam is attacked. And they're dead. Let's have the Marines drill over here in one of these other provinces. They're of course all at low morale because I just switched unit types last episode. Okay, New Amsterdam is completed, so we should be probably thinking about retracting one of these other colonists. But I don't think they're far enough along yet. So I'm gonna wait a couple of years, maybe 2 years, and then take some guys away. Felt hats, very good. Let's upgrade those advisors we have, or at least this one. Eberhard, the first of Oranje. He took power when he was 19. He's still ruling today. What a Chad. How much does the other one cost to upgrade? 156. It's quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. We are, of course, making a little bit less money per month than we're used to because our fleet is still repairing, but it might be done in a month or two. Maybe next month, because I do have a shipyard in The Hague. Yep, there we go. 100%. Let's send them straight back out to protect trade in the English Channel. Let's see what those ships do to our income now that they are new and improved. 30.09 to 36.4. Oh, 6 ducats is kind of worth it. Now, we're building all the heavy ships first, which is actually kind of a miscalculation. But that's still okay. I think I'm going to start fabricating a claim over here. On Arawak. And I think I should probably start fabricating a claim over here on Pekot again as well. And I'll keep one diplomat around for the European stuff. Let's see if we finally get our money from Lubeck now. Yep, now we get the 70 trade power from that one mission we completed a long time ago. That wasn't working before. So that's great to see. Although I do hope the developers will fix that down the line. Social reform. 1 base production for 5 legitimacy, of course. That's the cheapest base production I've ever had the pleasure of. The local dev cost over here we can turn off. Actually, let's see. Yeah, the autonomy is still not at 0, so we'll do centralization effort. There we go. We are also about to turn Protestant because the 3 centers already spawned. We're going to use our last little thing here to get some mercantilism, and then we're just going to go ahead and pull the trigger for Protestant. There we go. We should immediately start converting the most important provinces like The Hague, first of all, and hopefully some of these centers of Reformation will start helping us out with the conversion process soon enough. Bohemia also went Protestant, so did Brandenburg, along with Rothenburg here in Denmark. As well as Norway. So it looks like Sweden is the Catholic one in this timeline, which is interesting. Quite a lot of blue on the map already, so I like what I'm seeing. Oh yeah, let's upgrade that guy, this one. And we'll also be upgrading this guy to level 4 when we can, which is next month. Yeah, we're now making significantly less money because we're all, our entire country is the wrong religion. So that religious unity right now is at 0, which gives quite a bit of stuff. We need to pay off that corruption and stuff. Rooting out corruption. We're not paying that much for it because we're ahead of time in both admin and diplo. Here we'll definitely be taking a couple of these nice bonuses before too long. Is there anything we could do to gain more missionary strength? You could do religious culture, but that's gonna give us all a debuff right now. It's fine. Let me also accept the Flemish culture as well as the Frisian culture. It's gonna be a bit helpful. Morocco just rivaled me. That means I can rival them back. That's beautiful. And Morocco is all the way down here in West Africa, by the way. They are... that's a big AI Morocco. I've never seen such a big AI Morocco. But all things considered, they're not much of a threat to us. So it's fine, really. Portugal's over here, which means they're gunning for the Cape. We're not going to be able to beat them there, I think. But we are going to be able to beat them in a war. So all things considered, we'll be fine. But 50 power projection, what can we do? We can embargo the Moroccans. That's what we can do. That's great. Now that we have enough money, we can press this button. Lead a university, sponsor the university, or do nothing. Of course I'm going to sponsor the university. I founded it about 70 years early. That's pretty good. That's 9 heavy ships. That means we already have the most in the world, but we're building more. Don't worry. Ah, now we have 11. Glorious. Oh yeah, we need to keep converting. Very, very certainly we do. Convert Antwerp next. Oh yeah, let's build the workshop in New Amsterdam. And afterwards the marketplace as well. Sure, more admin points are always welcome. I wonder how we are doing with the institution. It's not really spreading in our country. How did England get it? Oh, they probably bought it from Portugal, didn't they? Well, at least it's spreading to Calais, and once it's there, it should spread to my country. Okay, how are our claims coming along? Well, perfect timing to be looking at that. Unfortunately, these guys moved inland, so I cannot fabricate a claim on them right now, I think. Actually, can I? I can, right? Because they're in a new world and I completed exploration ideas. Still, I won't. I'll just keep that XP around. You I have a truce with until 1516, but I'm still going to fabricate that claim. And I'm also still going to keep the guy around. The Iroquois are united. I could just go ahead and kill them. Oof, that would be a very easy, brutal kill and net me a lot of land. Also, put me at war with Jawara, which is all the way down here. Oh. Our Grand Captain died. Kind of a shame, but it's fine. Let's get Mr. Manpower. Even though we're at max manpower, we can stockpile some more. I see no issue with that. We have our first 2 trade ships here. And here we have another Carrack. These trade ships are going to protect trade in the English Channel. Now, I have 2 explorers. One of them, the 6 maneuver guy, I'm going to put him on the trade fleet, actually. The other one, I'm going to take 3 of these Carracks. Oh, one of them is a trade boat. Protect trade in the English Channel, please. I'm going to take 3 of these Carracks and put a explorer on them. And then send him to the South Atlantic in Africa. We need to discover the Cape. 2 more light ships. This is the last one I think we'll be sending to the English Channel. And here we're going to start gathering some light ships over in East Frisia. Yeah. Perfect. Just waiting for that one to be done. Yeah. These are going to be the first ones I send to Lubeck. Yes, yes, yes. Protect trade in Lubeck, please. That's going to have a massive effect once I send a few of them there. Currently, we only have 14% of the trade power over here. And just those 5 boats already gave me 2%. So we're gonna bump up the English Channel and have it make us money. Where is my missionary? It's almost done. So is the workshop in New Amsterdam. Beautiful. Let's build a marketplace in New Amsterdam. Alright, let's convert more. Amsterdam is next. We have 3 church power so far. Because of our religious unity, it takes up very slowly. Still not being helped out by any of these centers of reformation, sadly. Could be that we're just slightly too far away from all of them. But I don't think so. Here we have 2 more heavies. 1 more trade boat that we can send to Lubeck. We have 62 months left for the golden era. I'm gonna do it next year because I don't want to forget. Really, really don't want to forget. Another trade boat for Lubeck. Accommodation with the natives in Borriken. Very nice. 25% extra settler increase. Another caravel for Lubeck. And another caravel for Lubeck. I'm going to be clicking that button a lot today. Or at least in the very short term. Oh, another one. Let's also just recruit a normal admiral. Oh my god. That's a great admiral. Phenomenal. Any more shipyards we can build? No good ones. Any more of these we can build? Ooh, yeah, these two I would like to build. Any more autonomy I can reduce? Yes, in Brussels. And Breda. Oh, I should have been doing that. As well as Sertogenbos. Oof. That's very nice to see. Force limit is still increasing. I think we made 2 cores in the New World. We're gonna get some separatists there, though. I'm gonna put all my forces together here. May have to recruit a little conquistador. It's gonna cost us a mil point per month, but for now I'm okay with that. And I just quickly discover these 2 provinces, so I have a path between my between New Amsterdam and Rode Island. Rhode Island. It literally means Red Island, by the way. Sure, cavalry to infantry ratio. We're actually pretty close to being able to take this. I am willing to take it 14 years ahead of time. Easy. So these 90% guys are over here, yeah. Let's just provoke them. Gonna be 11 regiments. Oh, I maybe should have waited to get some morale. Or some more morale. Oh, we just got Erasmus. But our current admin advisor is simply better. So we're gonna keep him around. Alright, let's convert Bruges, Brugge. The Lenape separatists are over here. And we also have some Frisian separatists to deal with very soon. So let's do that. Get these caravels over here all together. And have them go to Lubeck. No. No, not right now. Our explorer is ready again, it seems. Let's send him back to the South Atlantic, where we want him to discover the Cape for us. It could be in our range, especially because we can get 2 10% colonial range bonuses if we want to. If it is, I'm gonna snatch it before the Portuguese do. They are currently building this colony and they're almost done. It would be glorious if we get there first. Portugal, meanwhile, is taking over Rio de Janeiro in the south here. Very good for them. We could become Defender of the Faith. That does give us an extra missionary. So I'm actually going to do that. And also it will allow us to defend the filthy... defend the pious Protestants from the filthy Catholics, I mean. Which will be useful. Alright. Lenape. Provoke you. Good. Now you can keep drilling. And then Frisia. Time to take you out. And then let's go down to Flanders. And take them out. Ah yeah, they vassalized Flanders, the French. Exactly as predicted. Also, we're no longer in the HRE. It's a little detail that happens if you form the Netherlands. So it's going to be hard for us to expand inside the HRE right now. Oh, should have gone to Bruges. Oh well. Good. Then... I don't have any devastation over here, but I don't have any prosperity either. I'll take free stability, please. Okay, Bodekin gets encomienda system for 10 years. Is the marketplace in New Amsterdam finished? Yes, workshop and a marketplace. So that should turn into a trade depot and a counting house when we complete this mission, right? Trade building and production building. Yes. Okay. Very good. And it's true. We now have a counting house and a trade depot. That's beautiful. Phenomenal. Bastards are losing power. And they went from 12 to 2 influence. That's not a lot of influence, my friend. Fine with losing that mill point. Ooh, siege ability for 10 years. Not bad. Lubeck is calling us in against Poland, basically. Why not? Let's get our heavies over there. To make sure the Poles don't do anything to our trading fleet here. Let's also send out this other dude to Lubeck. What's the pathing of our trade? Okay, yeah, like that. Okay. Alright, so we're not blockading anyone here. Poland does have 10 galleys. Wow. Let's just blockade them in port. Could also recruit another admiral just for the Lubeck fleet. Ooh, another 6 maneuver. Very good. Let's convert Zeeland. And let's send our explorer over to the Western Indian Ocean. Wow. We check if we have the range for this. Yes, we do. Okay, our colonies. Paramaribo is at 920 already, so that's fine. Let's recall him. Let's send him over here. And we have already 3,000 African regiments ready to go. It's going to take almost a year for them to arrive, though. In the meantime, I'm going to train another troop in Aruba. I'm going to send one of these 2 cogs over. And I'm going to... As soon as we cross 900 here, which could be right now. No, next month. Then I'll recall that guy as well. And then I'll send him to Jamaica, I think. Alright, here's the Poles. Let's go see how our army fares against the Poles with 9 cavalry. I think they're running. They do seem to be running. Okay, well, let's just siege then. I do think we should have a tech advantage. Yes, we have Miltech 9, of course. Then... another conversion. I'll wait 1 more month for Bodicane. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna recall this colonist. And send him to Jamaica. For our 3rd Caribbean island. I'm also gonna recall the dude from Arawak. And I'm gonna send a spy network to Wampanoag over here. Could be a good target. Like, I could attack Iroquois, but it would just look so ugly that I wouldn't enjoy it, you know? Big consideration in these games. Borders. I'll send on the 1st of December, I'll start sending those guys south. We can take this now. Let's wait until the end of the year, so it's slightly cheaper. Definitely be getting innovativeness from that. Okay, let's send these guys down to... Nah, it's still too early. We need to wait another month. Let's check if we're not being attacked by the Poles or anything. It does look like their army is running around over here. Which means they might be going for my country. Ugh. Okay, well, I'll finish the siege first. These areas are not prosperous yet anyway. And it looks like Poland's actually very indecisive. Okay, 1st of January. Now I need to send them to Cape. Ha! I beat you there, Portugal. Take that. As for this guy, we can wait until the colonist has actually arrived. Gonna be a very expensive couple of months when we have 4 colonies at the same time, but it's gonna be fine. Oh, they're actually sieging Bremen. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, and now that it's the new year, we'll take this. Beautiful. And I do think I'm going expansion ideas. Right? Where am I going, you know? Where am I going? Defensive? Morale of navies and attrition for enemy. Nah, I'm going expansion. The way to go, guys. It just is. Won the siege of Rostock. Very good. I'll transfer that over to Mr. Lubeck here. That's all good. And I'm gonna go kill the Polish army. See how we do. Well, our trade ships had no issue taking out Mecklenburg here. Let me... now we captured 2 galleys. Disgusting. Let's put them over in Rostock for a second. And these guys can go repair anytime they're damaged. Did I just get the requirements for one of those fleet missions? For this one, right? Yeah, I'll just click this. Get this, then we can get 50% extra trade power on those ships from the burghers. That will be good. Let's see where it is. Burghers force draft, freedom. Maximize cargo space. Oh, their loyalty has to be 60 or greater for me to grant it. Okay, and free enterprise. I never gave him that. Right? But that will in the future give me trade efficiency. Oh, it looks like the fight against the Poles, we kind of missed it, but it looks like it went well. We have inflicted a lot more casualties than we got. So, what are we going to do now? Siege Poland? I guess. We have another heavy over here. It's the Beurs of Amsterdam. Let's send it over. It's our glorious, glorious flagship. Hey, Jamaica has been founded. Let's send this little cog here over. We are now paying lots of money in colonial maintenance. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, these guys can go over here. We're going to add this province to a trade center, or a trade region. And next month we will get a merchant from it, because it's the only province in said trade region. So now we have most of the power. And I think I'll send that merchant. There is more money here. Yeah, I'll send it to the Western Africa. To the Ivory Coast. Transfer trade power to the English Channel. Very good. Another thing finished. The Poles are quite weak, even though they did do this to Russia, which I neglected to mention before on these videos, but I did notice it myself. Pretty horrifying. If they united to the Commonwealth, they're going to be big. They did lose Moldavia to Hungary, but... And they don't have very shocking ideas. Okay, Borken is independent. Very good. I think I'm going to immediately recall from Jamaica. And I think I'm going to send over here first, because here there's more competition. I need this province for a mission, I believe. Essequibo for base in Guyana. I need all of these provinces, basically. These 4. So if I let Spain get to here first, then I'll be a bit fucked. So I'm going to actually recall them from both of these. I'm going to make sure I get both of these. Paramaribo should complete next month. Even so, I'm going to send over these other... Oh, no, that's the wrong one, actually. And this one, which I already attached. Over to Paramaribo. And then I'll build 1 extra troop here. As well as a boat, I guess. I can build the boat over here, though. That's fine. Good. Paramaribo is self-sustaining. Now we're gonna go and occupy these 2 provinces. Where are... Oh, no, we don't need an extra troop, actually. Or an extra boat. Ah, it's fine. We'll build an extra boat. And an extra troop. Build them on the same island. It's fine. Good. So here we'll mostly expand through sheer expansion. In Africa we'll have to colonize a bit, but for now Cape is good enough. And here we will focus most of our actual colonists. As well as over in the Caribbean. And pretty soon we should be getting an additional colonist, so that's good. Let's upgrade this guy twice. Our income is now 83, by the way. Kinda exploded a little bit. We control 80% of the English Channel with 41 ducats in there. 24% of Lubeck now. Let's build an additional VOC Indiaman over in Groningen. Send that to to Lubeck. Missionary strength for tolerance. Missionary strength for tolerance. No, not gonna do that. Beautiful. Dutch Guyana is growing. And now we just need to secure Suriname itself. Yeah, and then we have a base in Guyana. And then for Groot Design, that's all in... Also in Brazil. We might try to colonize the north of Brazil as well. Should be interesting. We can fabricate a claim here now, but we never did. Ah, annoying. Okay, let's build spy network there again. Bacot is not moving. Clan Council or traditions, seasonal travel. Yeah, they are travelers, but they are not actually traveling. This is really tempting. I want that. My alliance with France is breaking because they suddenly have a hostile attitude. Well, that's shit luck, isn't it? They come after me with 60k, that might be a bit of a fight. I think we'd live, though. One of our generals died somewhere. But it's okay. Whatever. I'm now making 16 ducats while colonizing 4 provinces. And there goes the French alliance. So that's only about 5 more years, probably. Until they declare on us. And they can just go ahead and do so. I don't really care. Hey, Denmark's helping out. Oh no, they're just at war with Gotland. Ah, that's a shame. I wanted Gotland. Ah. It's fine. In the end, I will have to betray my dear friend Denmark at some point. Are we being helped yet? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's go kill the fleet. This one is good. Yeah, sure. Hey, we can also get our claim over here. Very good. Let's retract that guy. Mr. Pocot, we're also gonna retract. Okay, and here we're about to sink the Polish fleet. Good. And then we're gonna go for their army. Which we cannot for some reason. Okay, we captured some of their ships allegedly, but they didn't go to us, which I'm totally fine with. Why can I not get to Marienburg? Okay, well fine. We're gonna kill the other Polish fleet as well. Königsberg or Krölewijk. Alright, well that was very easy. And with the sinking of the Polish fleets, I think this is a great moment to end the episode. Let me just quickly convert here. That was a good one. We are now the full orange Chad Netherlands. We even got the Cape. Our colonies are growing all over in Guyana, in the Caribbean, where Portugal has just arrived. As well as in Eastern America, where we have very little competition besides the English over in Newfoundland. Did the French go exploration yet? Oh, no, nobody has their third idea group, of course, except me. Let me check out the tech map for fun, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and see you again in the next one. Peace out.